They sold my lake house for her wedding, but what I did next made them regret ever crossing me. The lake house was my sanctuary hand-built with my late grandfather, every beam echoing with memories. So when I came home to find it gone sold, I thought it was a mistake. But at my sister's $150,000 Pinterest-perfect wedding on a yacht, I got my answer. Thanks for the wedding gift. My mom chirped with a smug grin. It was just sitting there, my dad added. She wasn't doing anything with it, my sister scoffed. I stood there in my discount heels, watching champagne spill like water and fireworks light up the sky funded by the home they stole from me. They expected me to smile, but instead I said, "You should check your emails." Their laughter stopped. What they saw froze them cold. 1 month earlier, when I noticed unusual real estate activity near the lake, I started digging. They'd forged my signature, backdated documents, and pushed the sale through using a shady proxy buyer, my father's golfing buddy. What they didn't know, I worked in corporate litigation, and I never sign anything without keeping a digital trail. Every signature I've ever made was backed up, time-stamped, and encrypted. So I compiled it all: fraud, forgery, breach of contract, wire transfer fraud, and handed it to a legal bulldog I knew would tear through them like a shark in shallow water. But that wasn't the real revenge. That was just accountability. Back to the wedding. As the music paused and confusion spread, the bride's perfect night unraveled. In their inboxes were a cease and desist for using the lake house proceeds, a civil lawsuit for property theft and damages, a formal criminal complaint already submitted to the DA's office. And just for fun, I emailed everyone on the guest list a breakdown of the situation with receipts attached. The DJ got it. The caterer got it. Her in-laws got it. Even her pastor got it. The photos stopped. The whispers began. The groom looked like he'd swallowed a live eel. I turned to leave, and as I passed my sister, I smiled and said, "Hope the wedding was worth the house. You're going to need it when you're couch surfing." Betrayal cuts deep, but revenge, that heals. If you thought that twist was cold, buckle up. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because I've got more true stories of betrayal, justice, and the kind of karma that hits like a freight train. Subscribe today, because when they steal your peace, you make it public.